Hey guys, thank you for watching. This is Breaking Bosque. It is my YouTube channel about houseplants and gardening here in the desert of Albuquerque, New Mexico. In today's video, I wanted to answer a question I've seen a few times. What plant is this, or is this Swiss cheese vine? Technically, as long as it has holes in it, yes, it is Swiss cheese vine or plant. That's kind of an umbrella name that they give to anything with holes in it. So, don't go off of Swiss cheese plant. Ask for the scientific name or the plant's name itself, because there are many plants with holes in it. This first one here is Monstera deliciosa, and this is what most people know as Swiss cheese plant. This does get huge. I'm talking 3 to 4 foot leaves. Beautiful shape and texture. They're very smooth, and you can see the lovely holes in the center and what look like tears on the side, but they're not. It's debated on whether it's for wind protection so it doesn't get tattered with the wind, or if it's so the leaf doesn't burn and you can allow sun further through the canopy, or two, it's also been said that it's so the water doesn't collect on it and it doesn't break with the weight of water, because they do grow in rainforests. So who knows? But our second Swiss cheese plant here, Monstera adansonii. Now this one, again, commonly referred to as Swiss cheese plant, and what makes it even more confusing, there's a few types of this plant. There's one that's Monstera obliqua, that's Peru or Bolivian, and those carry different features as well. There's also a narrow form or a wide form, and any of these things, like most climbing plants, if you let them climb, as they get taller and more mature, their leaves will get bigger, develop more fenestrations, be even showier. So these definitely do benefit from being staked or having a pole to grow up. Here is they call it mini monstera, or again, Swiss cheese plant. This is rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And this one isn't even related to monstera, not even in the same family or group or nothing. But you can see, because it does have lobing on there, or fenestrations, whichever you want to call it, the cuts in the leaves, nonetheless. This is why they get mistaken for the same plant. Now this is more of a vine. Again, if you let it grow up something, as you see, it wants to grow up right there naturally. There's nothing holding it up. It's just automatically trying to make its way up a tree. That's where these things live in the rainforest. They grow up trees. These aerial roots right there would tap into the bark and attach themselves to the bark, and they would start to get nutrients from the host plant. Usually they grow all the way up the plant, shade it out, and kill it from all their aerial roots sucking out the nutrients and water that the tree's trying to provide for itself. Now, my last plant that I have to show you here is nowhere near the look or shape of these other ones, but still gets confused. Now, some people call these the Monstera deliciosa split leaf philodendron. Technically, it's not a philodendron, but I mean, people are going to do what they want. This one here is a split leaf philodendron. Now you can tell because it has lobing and no fenestrations, and also the growth habit. It all comes from a center crown there. Now this will throw out pups next to it, and it can develop a bigger clump, but it doesn't grow in the way that this one does. Yes, occasionally, you can see down here, it will throw out a leaf, and you will get another from the backbone of the last one, similar to Monstera. But it doesn't happen every time. Monstera deliciosa, unless it's activating an extra node, will always produce its last leaf, or its next leaf from its last leaf, if that makes sense. Maybe I confused you worse. I'm sorry if I did. But anyway, growth habits are different. Look is definitely different. And although they could all technically be Swiss cheese plant, they are different, require different environments, And like I said, if you let them grow up something in scale, either a pole, a piece of wood, some people let them do their wall, but it does do some damage. They will get bigger leaves and more showy leaves. I hope this helps and gives you a little bit of clarification on the umbrella Swiss cheese plant name. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I can answer the best of my ability. If not, maybe we can start a conversation and talk through some answers. Thank you for watching and have a great day.